Hi guys, my name is Dr. Unique. I'm a Nigerian trained medical doctor currently practicing in the UK. In my YouTube channel, I share useful video and useful tips on how to help my users to make better decisions in life. Today I'll be sharing a video that I titled comparing working with NHS in the UK and the private organizations currently. Like some of you who have been coming into my channel will know, I currently work with a private agency called NES. There are other private agencies like RMOI, Cape Med, Remedium, and all that. Just a lot of them out there. But I work with NES, and I'll be comparing, also giving some information I've heard about RMOI, and also concentrate on NES, NHS because I know most of my viewers and some of my viewers, usually know more about this NHS, NES. Now, why do I want to make this video? After PLAB, during the preparation of PLAB exams, we just feel that everything we need is just about passing the PLAB exams, and after passing the PLAB exam, the whole problem has finished. You wouldn't know that the job search is another challenging part, that can really be very, very challenging. So, that's the reason I want to share this video. And most of the times, because we don't have NHS experience, we are not trained by the NHS, we are trained by in the international, we are trained, out abroad. NHS want people that have NHS experience, and it takes time for us to secure a job, thereby giving us crisis. And sometimes the only escape route we have, from the long search of NHS job is the private route. So now I want to compare, and so many people think, some people have actually got a job in NES, Remedium, and all that. They feel it wouldn't really be worth it. It's not NHS, so is it really worth it? That's why I want to make this video. So if this is the content you want to watch, just keep watching. Now, for NES, the NES has its own pros and cons. NHS has its own pros and cons. So I'll start from the advantages of the NHS. The NHS is a kind of a government hospital, and just for some of us that have been practicing in Nigeria, Ghana, and anywhere you are, you will help me. You can be a witness that when you work in a government organizations, some of the incentives you get in government organizations are different, and you may not get it in private organizations. Let me bring that home a little. Now, in the NHS, the usual hour, there is this hour the WTD code of hour of work. So most times your contract will just come with 37.5 or 40 hours. I think 40 hours for doctor. But I still see some doctors that got contract that their hours is 37.5 hours. So that's quite a short hour. Okay. That's the minimum hour you need to work in a month to get your full salary. So that's one of the pros of NHS. But in NES, you have longer working hour. What do I mean by that? You in NHS, in NES, some of us do 1 week in, 1 week out, meaning we leave 1 week in the hospital and we go for off 1 week. Now, don't rejoice yet. Though there is 1 week off, but trust me, 1 week throughout in the hospital is about 168 hours. So think about someone that is doing 40 hours, and you that is doing 168 hours. So that's a whole lot of difference. But we are coming. Don't rejoice yet. We are coming. Just keep following the video. So now, aside the hours which I've just talked about, in government hospital, which is the NHS, if you're in the NHS, if you're preparing to progress career-wise, go into surgical training, pediatric training, medical training, that's why you're coming into the UK. Now, the NHS may definitely be the best for you because once you start doing your non-training job, you'll be making some signing, you'll be giving some things to end record some of the things you've done, build your portfolio, and then get prepared to enter into training. But if you're in the private sector, you don't have that growth. There is no growth. So in NHS, there is growth. In NES, there is no growth. In fact, if you work long in NHS, you could go for studies, you could apply for masters, and you get support. That's it. Now, coming into the relocation allowance, during relocation process, well, NES, one of the things they do, I know, is that they make your relocation journey, though tough, relocation journey is tough, but they make it a bit easier through their guide. They're available to do most of the things for you. They will help you. Even my own BIP was gotten by NES. But NHS, you do all those things by yourself, okay? But the package, there's a relocation package that I know most of my colleagues in NHS usually get. So it is in some NHS hospital, when you get a job, you'll be giving your relocation all the money you spend for your relocation, so long as you provide the receipt. NES and most of the private organizations do not give relocation allowance. Now, what are other pros and cons? Coming to the work itself, NH, NHS hospitals are extremely very busy, and because you are very, new to the system, sometimes it can be mentally challenging. Sometimes you could face a lot of serious mental issues, and I've seen so many people that they hated coming into the UK because they came into the UK first through the NHS. So, but the story is not the same for everybody. Some people also came into the NHS, but they are lucky to be in a very well supported environment. Because one thing about work environment is the support of God. So those people that are in a very well supported environment, they don't have this problem. They get supported and they get used to the job. But the, generally speaking, the pressure of work is high in NHS. But in NES, because it's a private hospital, it's not everybody that can afford a private hospital. The work environment is calmer. The work environment is more lovely. The staffs are, for me, are more nicer. Because why they're going to be more nicer? This is a private hospital. They deal with high class people, so everybody really respect themselves. So that's the thing. Now, another thing that is very, very important is this: in the NES job you do, it's not like you are working for the whole 24 hours. That's what we call protected hour. If you are working 24 hours per week, 168 hours. So usually my hospital is from 11 p.m. to 6 a.m. It's your protected hour. That's hour you shouldn't be called, especially if you've done all the routine jobs. But if you don't do any of your routine jobs, they can wake you up. But however, they can wake you for emergency. There's a cardiac arrest, if there's a fencing spell, if there's any problem, major problem that you need to attend to. So it's not like you're working every hour and all that. And NES job is a job that you be guided, you shadow, do everything. Even in NHS, you will still shadow, but the pressure of job in NHS is more than in NES. I don't really know if you're enjoying this video. Now, what are other reasons, other things I want to say about this video? If you're in Nigeria, it's really taking private jobs like NES, Remedium, Cape Med, Arumwa. Are they worth it? My dear, they are very, very worth it. You can't remain in Nigeria because you haven't got an NHS job. I've seen so many people that so many people that they've been in Nigeria for a very long time after graduating, even after passing PLAB2, even 1 year, their license has expired and all that, and they're saying Nigeria, my dear. Private is your best plug. So you're gonna watch out for my next video on how to make your CVs for Remedium, how to make your CV for Cape Med, how to make your CV for NES and all that. So I'm going to make that video in my next video. That's what I'm going to be doing. The CVs, how you prepare your CV. Because I've also seen so many people that they are in Nigeria not because they don't want to come over, okay, but because they've presented the wrong CVs and the private organizations too didn't accept them. So I'll be making that CV to assist you. Now, there are other things. The risk, when you come to the riskiness of this job, any job is more risky because you don't have a lot of support. Remember that in NES, when everybody, if you don't they finish operating, so I work in a surgical hospital. When they finish operating, you are left with the patient alone all through the night. This is a risk. Sometimes these patients can develop complications. But the truth is that these patients are well prepared. They are elective cases. They are well prepared. So we hope that you're going to be smart to know when to move a patient away from the hospital and know when not to move the patient away from the hospital. So that's just it. You just have to be very, very discerning to know when things have gone wrong and did everything escalate. In fact, the rule of working in the UK, you must escalate. Here, life is valuable. It's not like Nigeria that there will be an error or somebody will make mistake with somebody's life and then it will be taken as nothing. It's a lie. Here, any little thing you will be doomed. So it escalates. You just have to escalate. When anything goes wrong, escalate, and then your seniors will help you to take decisions. So, moreover, you don't have that PLAB2, you become a junior doctor. Even if you're a consultant in Nigeria, you become a junior doctor. So, that's the important thing. And when you come here, try to play by that rule. Know your job description and know where your own strengths stop and escalate it. So that is the thing. So it's a bit risky being your only self. But when I worked in the NHS hospitals for my looking, when I went in there, consultants are there sitting with you in A and E. Sometimes they can be busy, but if you have any confusion, you can just speak with them and say, "Sir, please, I'm confused in this area. What do I do?" So they are just there for you. It's a bit well supported in terms of maybe the number of staff and all that. So there are other things, other advantages we get from NES. When you do NES looking, NES job, one of the things many people advise is that if you get NES job, do more of NHS locums. Okay, so my memory is already misbehaving and I'll be rounding up this video. So, but in the next video I'll be making, I'll be telling you how to thrive in NES job, how to thrive, some skills that will help you to thrive in NHS job, and I'll also be talking about the CVs. Thank you very much for coming across my channel today. My name is Dr. Unique. I'm a Nigerian trained medical doctor. If you've not subscribed to my channel, please kindly subscribe to my channel and activate your notification bell so that I can always get my useful videos. Thank you so much for coming around today. Bye bye.